Have you ever wondered what happens when someone refuses to cooperate with a congressional investigation? How does Congress ensure its inquiries are taken seriously, especially when facing resistance? Well, when individuals or entities defy a congressional subpoena, Congress has two primary mechanisms to enforce compliance: inherent contempt and statutory contempt. Inherent contempt refers to Congress acting directly through its own authority to punish defiance, while statutory contempt involves referring the matter to the Department of Justice for prosecution through the courts. The core difference between these two lies in their enforcement path and historical roots. Inherent contempt is Congress's historical power, dating back to English parliamentary tradition, allowing it to arrest and detain individuals who obstruct its proceedings. It's a direct exercise of legislative power to protect its functions. Statutory contempt, on the other hand, is a modern creation, codified in federal law, which delegates the enforcement power to the executive and judicial branches. This distinction reflects the evolution of American governance and the principle of separation of powers, where direct legislative enforcement is often seen as less desirable than judicial review. Understanding these mechanisms helps clarify how Congress can act. For inherent contempt, the House or Senate would pass a resolution citing an individual for contempt, and then the sergeant-at-arms could be directed to arrest and detain that person until they comply or the legislative session ends. For statutory contempt, once a chamber votes to hold someone in contempt, the case is referred to the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia. That office then decides whether to present the matter to a grand jury for indictment, leading to a criminal prosecution in federal court. It's fascinating to note that while inherent contempt is a powerful, immediate tool, it has been rarely used in recent decades due to practical and legal challenges, such as the logistics of congressional detention and potential legal challenges to its constitutionality in modern contexts. Statutory contempt, despite its slower, multi-branch process, is the more frequently utilized method today because it benefits from the established legal framework and enforcement powers of the Department of Justice and the federal courts, providing a clearer path to fines or even imprisonment for those found guilty. Ultimately, the choice between inherent and statutory contempt highlights Congress's enduring need to safeguard its oversight powers, balancing its constitutional authority with practical enforcement realities and the separation of powers. Both methods serve to ensure that the legislative branch can effectively gather information crucial for its lawmaking and oversight responsibilities.